SEO tricks every content writer should know. If you are a content writer who wants to start his or her own blog, then SEO can be quite intimidating to begin with. We know that content and SEO go in hand, and without SEO, your content may end up on the 50th page of the search results. Surely you do not want that. To make sure that your content is on the first page of the search options, you need to have a better understanding of SEO. Through this video, let us talk about some tips and tricks that will help you to create SEO-friendly content. Number 1. Understand your audience. Understanding what your audience wants is one of the first steps to create SEO-friendly content. It might seem easy, but this is a common mistake that even big companies tend to make. Try to write content that appeals to your target audiences, sparks their curiosity, and also solves all their queries. Make sure that the content is relevant to your audience. Also, keep the content informative and interesting. Number 2. Headlines create the first impression. Never underestimate the power of a headline. The headline is the first thing that your viewer takes notice of, and therefore make sure that your headline makes a punch. Keep your headlines clear, interesting, and rich with the keywords. However, we do advise you to never use a clickbait title, as it can have a negative impact on your audience. Also, make sure that the meta description is interesting, further elaborates the topics, and contains the keyword. When a person searches any topic, the title and the meta description are what comes into view first. So make them count. Number 3. Use keyword-rich phrases. Keywords or SEO phrases are the word groups in your web content that help other people to find your site through the search engines. Therefore, the keyword-rich phrases must not only be used in the titles and meta description, but also throughout the article, so that the search engines and your readers can know what your post is all about. However, do not use too many keywords, as it can have a negative impact on your audience and also cause the search engines to penalize you for keyword stuffing. The keywords should be used thoughtfully and sparingly and should give a natural feel. Number 4. Incorporate images. There is a reason children's books contain so many visuals, and we usually get bumped when we do not see any visuals in the text we want to read. Adding relevant images in your post can help it to pop. Also, adding images from some other sources also has a positive impact on the traffic of your site. Number 5. Linking to high readability websites. Your blog post should have several outbound links that will help the readers to skim to the primary sources for more information and perspectives. Therefore, linking to credible websites is of utmost importance. This technique also helps in adding a lot of values to your content and also improves the SEO score simultaneously. Try to target authority websites that are reliable and relevant to your post. Number 6. Incorporate the skyscraper method. Want to beat your rival content writers and rank your blog post higher? Then use the skyscraper method, which includes very small but essential steps that can help you to skyrocket your content. Choose the keyword that you want to create the content about. Now search the keyword and analyze the results. Read the articles that were on the first page and find out the areas where they are lacking. Try to fill up the flaws that could find. Try to understand the reasons why your competitors' content posts are doing so well. Find it whether for their comprehensiveness or due to their detailed content structure, and make sure that you create better content than that. Number 7. Have a good readability score. You have written a very informative article and it is also being featured on the first page of the search result, but it is not getting the desired audience rush that you want. Have you ever thought it might be the readability factor? According to research, it has been found that readability has a direct impact on the user engagement metric and has now become an important factor that search engines use to rank web pages nowadays. Therefore, to have a great readability score, make sure you have structured content and have formatted it effectively. Use shorter sentences and break down long paragraphs. Highlight the most important points of your articles and use subheadings, bold or italic text, and pointers. Try to use an active voice and make certain that there are no spelling or grammatical errors. Number 8. Content is the king. Now, the final tip that we want to offer is to never undermine the power of good content. You might have all the SEO tools under your wing and all your blog posts are even coming on the first page of the search result. However, if you mess up the content, time would soon come when your SEO scores will go tumbling down. Do not copy and paste information from other websites, as it not only showcases dishonesty, but your articles can also be penalized for the offense. Keep your content fresh and incorporate your own quirkiness and creativity into every piece you create. Now there you go, some effective SEO content tips and tricks. You can also use SEO improving tools like SEMrush, Google Trends, etc. to boost the SEO score of your website too. Happy blogging! That's all from us today. We want you to know that your voice is important to us. So please leave a comment below. If you are new here, then click the bell icon for notifications of our new videos and subscribe to our channel.